This is for all you guys. What's your favorite episode and why?
Blackbird, because I'm in it a lot.
For me, it will always be 33. That show, to me, kicked off one of the most extraordinary journeys I've ever taken in the usage of film in the history of my life. And I've had some great experiences. I've lived a very privileged life. But 33, something happened. And it really took us into a world, and it placed us deep inside of that world. And everybody just sat there with their mouths on the ground after a really great opening of, for the miniseries. It was fantastic. But man, nobody was ready for 33. And I got to tell you, the actors who started to work on it from the beginning, it was overwhelming when we realized what they were doing, how intensely committed the story was going to be in the realities of what the humanity was about to go through. So it set up a really high bar, didn't you think? I mean, from the very beginning, we said, holy shit. And all of a sudden we were into water. And I said, of course, water would be next. And I said, these guys are stone serious. This is fantastic. So for me, it was 33 by far. And that's not excluding. The show has been a tremendous journey. And there has been like a roller coaster up and downs where you can look at some episodes and say, well, they weren't as good as 33. But the overall perspective has always been a journey that's moving in an upward direction. And it's going like this, like we wish that the stock market would do. But basically, what you're about to experience in this final episodes that are coming up in January is breathtaking. I cannot tell you, if you've experienced 3 great years, if you've enjoyed those 3 great years, and experienced the first half of the 4th season, and you really are there and saying, wow, this is really something, it's really getting better. Well, the final season, the final episodes are unbelievably and unquestionably the finest portions of, as a whole, of the entire show. You're in for one hell of a ride.
On the exact opposite end of that, actually, my favorite episode hasn't aired yet, and I'm not going to make spoilers, so don't go there. But Ron Moore has written a finale worthy of the 4.5 seasons of Galactica that we've had so far, and I don't know anybody who's read the final episode and hasn't been reduced to tears.
It's a heartbreaking experience.
What is it?
So I think Eddie's taken up all the time because we got around. But I have to say that my favorite episode, or one of the most memorable ones, is the very first day of principal photography for all of us in the mini-series was a funeral, and Adama gives this speech of what we have to deal with within ourselves, etc. And this is our first time working with each other. You probably remember the scene, and Eddie finishes this speech, and then he says, so say we all. And we let it go, and then he says, so say we all. And so we say, half-heartedly, so say we all. Now listen to this. Then he says, so say we all. We go, holy shit, man, so say we all. And Eddie just walks around and just looks at us and says, so say we all. And we go, yeah, and he got everybody in that spot rocking, screaming, so say we all. And I went, oh man, what are we in for? So I think, maybe it'd be a good thing if I'd love to hear this many people, if Mr. Olmos, the Adama, could lead us all in some.
I will say this. I believe that the conventions, these sci-fi conventions, that people have been doing for 36, 37 years, maybe longer, have been the best kept secret on the planet. So say we all. So say we all. So say we all. So say we all. So say we all.
Please join me in thanking the cast of Galactica, Dr. Kevin R. Grazier, Tahmoh, Penikett, Aaron and Edward James Olmos.
Check, check.
Thank you very much. Died a million
Test. Okay, if everyone would please remember, we do need to clear the ballroom. Once we are finished here, we're going to reset for tonight's events.